Sports. It's in the game.
I'm Jamie McMurray. EA Sports, it's in the game.
NASCAR 2005. Chase for the Cup.
You know, as much as I love recording NASCAR 07 and or to Daytona, kind of need to head back to a game that I love playing the absolute most out of. My name is Taylor from the PR and Pig Racing Network, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. But we're not going to be doing Fights at Top because I'm doing two Fights at Top series already, basically. I'm not going to make it a third and just, litter my thing with, what I am going to do is I got to, leave the music alone because fucking I'm going to get copyrighted and I'm going to probably get taken down. But the least thing I wanted to do was, have you guys have a little bit of audio while I'm racing. But anyway, we're not going to be doing Fights at the Top because I already have two series going. And also because, Fights at the Top in this game isn't as good as the other games because once you buy that team, you're locked there forever. So the only way I'm gonna ever have any fun is if I just be a contract driver for the Cup Series. Well, that's for a different time. Today we're gonna be doing season mode. And I'm gonna do a brand new season mode because I'm not gonna, not gonna talk about that. So we're gonna do the Nextel Cup Series, and we're gonna have a custom schedule, not the shitty 34 tracks that we got. We're just gonna stay with the custom schedule. We're going to keep it on legend. And we're going to have the race length at 12. Not 25, because 25 would be a little too long for a video. We're just going to do 12. 12 that's reasonable for a career mode. We're going to have pit stops and all that sort of stuff. So, let's go ahead and make this schedule. I'm going to time lapse this part. Now that we got the schedule out of the way, let's get to the driver. You already know who it's going to be. I'm just going to go one up. Instead of racing as Tony Stewart, one of my favorite drivers, I'm going to race as Tony Stewart's teammate in this game, Bobby Labonte. Simple as that. Let's go ahead and auto save this thing here. We have 36 races, and we have to start in the back at every race, except for the Daytona 500. I'm going to go ahead and do the duels for the 500. And then, wherever I finish is where I'm going to start. But I'm going to start the duels from the back. I'm not going to start the duels in the front. And no, not going to do that. Not going to do that. And I may have face cam on halfway through this. I didn't want to do a nit today because I don't look the greatest. And you don't want to see me with the horrendous look. Let's just go ahead and let's get into the 500. 24 laps, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and get into this.
One word describes the place and the race every driver dreams about. A dream about winning. A dream about glory. A dream about history. That word is Daytona. Today, the dream of one driver will come true as EA Sports presents the Daytona 500.
Brilliant work by Alan Bestwick. Gotta love when he does that. We're gonna go ahead and do Gatorade 125s. Let's go and do these. Let's see what we can do here. We only have 6 laps, which isn't a lot. But it should be enough time for me to get through the front here. I'm not so sure how I'm gonna be with like getting allies and friends and all that stuff, because I already have one with Terry Labonte. That's just because he's my brother. The thing that you gotta do for the super speedways is not go on the apron. I'm never good at super speedways, especially on the first lap, as you can see. The thing that you gotta do is you gotta basically stay in everybody's draft, whether you share draft or not. So I agree, Thunder. I agree. Okay, we're good. Oh, they're wrecking ahead of me. And this is how I gain a shit ton of positions. Oh, there goes my teammate, and I just ran into him. Yeah, I stayed on the apron a little too long there. Oh, that was hilarious, though. I like that. Just slided, BAM! Hi, teammate. Too bad he's not my biggest ally anymore. But hey, at least I spun out where I had to spin out. We'll just ignore that. We did gain a little bit of positions there, which was amazing. But, you know, unfortunately, it's already the white flag. So we're not going to get a good position out of this. So we're just going to spend this lap just drafted off of Stewart. We're just going to start in the back of the field. That's fine by me. I just need to draft with Stewart and keep him my buddy. Okay. As long as that little icon above his number, like above him, is, you know, shown, I'll be happy with that. Because he is my teammate and he is one of my favorite drivers of all time. Might as well just have him as my ally through this whole series, if I can. So we're going to come home. I got to defend this position. Probably 13th, maybe. If they check up, maybe it'll be up. Well, yep, they're doing it again. Oh my God. Second. 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 13th to second in one lap. That's how you do a wreck avoidance in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. Unfortunately, Stewart's outside the top 20. But we start up at the front for the Daytona 500. The craziest way absolute possible. I don't know how I just perfect timed that. So that was amazing, though. I was like, if they check up and they like did what they did on the first lap, that would be amazing. And they did exactly that. And the sad thing about this in the super speedways is, since I run automatic, it's they don't shift you from third to fourth as good as they possibly should, of course. So there's always this huge throwaway lap, so you got to defend your position. So if it's a one-lap shootout like I did, like the shootout or the duels was, you have to rely on a fucking check up and a half by the guys ahead of you to gain a lot of positions. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen a lot in the race. It only happens in the duels mostly. Yeah. I just love how there were 2 checkups in that race, and I made that race go by super quick. You know, when that caution came out, that was actually a good caution, because I like to get through the duels as quick as I possibly can, and 6 laps was a lot, and I accidentally left the outside open, so Sterling Marlin's to my inside, which is amazing. I think I can make that outside line work. That I did. Nice. We should be good till the halfway point of the race, and then we have to go down and pit. I believe so. I think that's how it is. The speed limit's always 70. There's no track that's less than 70 or more than 70. Yeah. The thing about the AI in this game is they're broken in some tracks. And that's what's going to happen, is we're going to be racing at the Talladega infield later in this series. Like, I want to say like just over the halfway point of the series. And the AI there, they're absolutely broken in that track. They can't run that track. I don't know why I put it at that track. So, yeah. Because I did one race there, And all the AI do is if you can complete a lap, it's a fucking dream. But yeah. I'm in a little bit of draft from Mark Martin here. You see they're checking up a little bit behind me as well. You can see on the track map on the top right of your screen how much they've checked up. I gotta get a little bit of a draft from Mark Martin here just to get it back up to the front. So we've stayed in 6th place through the whole race ever since that throwaway lap and all that. But I will be happy with getting a top 10 in this race, especially since this is the first race of the season. And of course, you know, the fact that that checkup happened in the best place possible, that helped me get up to the front. I thought I was gonna get 13th, and I was gonna be making my way through the front of the field, through the back of the field, all the way up to the front of the field. That didn't. Nope. They had to check up what I had to say. If only they had a nice little checkup. Oh, off the wall. Okay, I tapped it. Gave it a key. I gave it a kiss. It is thundering everywhere and where I'm at. You could probably hear it a little bit. I don't think we're really catching up to the guys ahead of me, which is all right because this Labonte's car is not the greatest car. He never had a good car in the 18 car in the EA games for some reason. For some reason, Labonte in this game could be really good at some tracks and then really shit in the other tracks. So yeah. We are catching them a little bit with this draft here. Not so sure if it'll be enough to get the lead and all that. Like I said, I'm not going to really care about that until we get to the after the halfway point, and then that's when I'll start worrying about it. Martin's becoming one of my biggest allies right now, probably bigger than Stewart's right now, so that's good, I guess. Mark Martin was one of my favorites as a kid. Never was one of like my biggest favorites, but I did love his schemes and all that. I just loved his schemes. So yeah. It'll always be a nice little series to look back on whenever you look at this. I could possibly reach Sadler if Martin doesn't block me. Jesus, Martin. You're maybe one of my biggest allies, but you're not treating me like one. Alright, so we actually gained a spot. We're back to where we started. Can I get him? I think I could barely reach Sadler. Ooh! Lost a lot of time between me and the leader there when I battled with Mark Martin. Maybe an I think this maybe the 24 laps may be too long of a series. I'm not so sure. We'll have to see how long it is because these are only one race parts. I'm not gonna be doing like, you know, parts of like, you know, I'm gonna do like 5 races one episode and then 2 in one. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with 1 race per episode, so hopefully. This one may be a little bit longer just because it is the introduction episode. I'll end with the 1 race and plus the scheduling and... Oh, shit. Okay. So the field's spread out dramatically, which is surprising. I don't know if it's the car or what, but it doesn't feel fast. It just feels like it's, you know, just driving. And it's a little slow because of the draft, or it's a little slow even in the draft. I don't know. The thing about the EA games is, in this game, the aprons aren't as deadly as before. Well, I think Marlon just slapped the wall hard as he could, so there's that. I don't think the aprons are as slippery as like games like 06 and 07, where if you touch any apron, doesn't matter what track, if you clip an apron, you're dead. That's just what I've been seeing. Like, I've raced at Texas in these cars, and I think the only time I've slipped on the apron is when I've like stayed on the apron for so long that it, you know, it wasn't like if you just tap it, you're dead. Like, in '07, like in those parts. You know, in this it's like, you know, oh my God, Dale. It'll be more like how can I say it? It's like if you stay on the apron for too long, then it'll be like, okay, you've overstayed your welcome on the apron. Let me just turn you real quick. Guess that's what it'll be like. It is it is nice seeing okay, it's not nice seeing that happen on me. And Johnson's not gonna get by me. Just barely got there. Oh, that was a loose entry. Yeah, I may need some right side tires here when I go down pit road. We're about to hit that point too, so yeah. The strategy for this is you gotta have somebody in front of you so you can share drive, because if not, you're not gonna get anywhere. That's very unfortunate. I don't know though. We've barely been catching Kenseth. I think we can only catch him like in the straightaways. Kenseth is just so overpowered. Push, boys. Push, push hard. I'll be coming down. Fucking shit. I'll be probably coming down. Probably this time by. Well. We drifted in. It's a caution. So, everybody will be coming down now, I guess. Like, okay, I understand I was a little bit sideways, but that was a save and a half by me, okay? Can we just admit that? It was a save and a half? Jesus Christ, the roof flaps deployed, and I still give it a 10. Well, everybody's going to be coming down, no doubt about that. I mean, yeah. So it looks like we won't have any strategy here. We're just going to have to, well, our strategy is looking like we maybe have to up the tire pressures and actually just up at 1. Gotta replace all the tires because all that that light spin damaged all of our tires, of course. Let's see what'll happen. We'll bring out the Mr. Clean pit crew. I don't know. I unlocked the thunder plates from here, so we're gonna have to be dealing with Mr. Clean for these 36 races. I don't care. That was a pretty fast stop, I'll admit that. Well, we are still gonna lose a couple positions, I think. Thanks, crew chief. Looks like we did lose a couple. Well, we only lost like a few, it looks like, because a couple drivers did go down pit road before that caution. Damn it, Sadler. Damn it, Sadler. Just trying to sneak. Sadler. Little cunt. Jesus Christ. Of course, I just lost a fucking draft thanks to you, Sadler. Just had to fucking check me up. Let me just get the draft off of Warburton here, possibly. Stewart, please. You know what, Stewart? Oh, they're killing each other's behind me. That was fun. So I'm sandwiched between two allies. One of them's my own brother, and one of them's my own teammate. I can't do that. Think about the share draft features. You need to have it on at like all times for each thing. I should have just ran into the ass of them. Well, he's fucking blocking me, so that's fun, isn't it? Probably because I still have the share draft feature on, but it doesn't matter. I wish I could make moves, but I fucking can't, because when I try to, they're gonna block low. And they don't fucking, and they don't move. Like, look at this. Blocking low, aren't you? Jesus Christ. Okay. Didn't mean to get into him. Ooh, yikes, 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 yikes. Okay, what the hell is going on up here? Martin's like clipping that apron. Though, yeah. Alright, there's Kenseth. He dominated the first half of the race. Now it looks like it'll be Junebug. And if any Dale Earnhardt Jr. fans watch this, they're probably creaming their fucking pants right now. Junebug winning a 500. That'll never happen again because he's retired, but we're not going to talk about that. I mean, it's not like he could ever do that. He could only do that on like 2 occasions, but, you know. Oop, I just made all the Dale Jr. fans hate me again. You know, don't force me down low. That's what you'll get, Kenseth. What did you just say? Keep an eye on the water temp. Make sure it's not running too high. Are you inferring something that I should be worried about? May have a run underneath here. Sis! I don't believe it. You know, I don't believe what I'm seeing right here. Okay? Derek Cope is second. Derek Cope is second. Hope and there's hope and Cope, I guess. You know what? You know what? There is hope and Cope, I guess. You know what? There will be some hope and Cope here. Let's help him out. You know. There is some hope and Cope. I doubt we'll be catching Dale Earnhardt Jr. in this situation, but it doesn't matter to me. Stewart should be coming to my inside here in a second now. Okay, yeah, just barely. Sorry, Cope, but oh my God, the fact that he's in second, unbelievable. I don't think I'll have enough time to track down Junebug, because he's all alone, and the only help that I got's Stewart behind me. Then again, that could be good. I mean, teammates, you know, could help each other get up towards the front. First, Cope has to get out of goddamn outside line. There we go. Let Stewart to my inside. This will probably help me out in the slightest. Probably won't. Get to my inside. There we go. Oh, I'm getting loose here. I'm getting loose there. Alright, let's see what happens if I share draft with Stewart here. Slow down. Oh shit, don't lose draft, good lord. So 3 laps to do this. Well, now let's get up to Stewart here. Yeah, because my old teammate spot, or crew chief. Yeah, we are getting on the leaders a little bit here. I'm just pushing Stewart here. I don't know if it'll be enough time. All I could say is that we're slowly but surely catching Dale Earnhardt Jr. with this tactic. Let's just see if we can keep on pushing here. Just keep pushing, keep pushing. More pushing we keep doing, not only will it help us get towards Dale Earnhardt Jr. buggy, but we'll also get some skill points out of this, and we can probably use this in my spare time. Well, 1666. I'm the devil, apparently. Keep drafting here. Keep drafting. I mean, we're coming to 2 to go. I don't know if we're gonna get I don't know if we're gonna get them. I'm not gonna get on by just yet. I mean, I have to fucking draft with him so I can get to fucking Junebug. Oh shit. Hey, the good thing is if we stay in this position, fucking Joe Gibbs will get second and third in the Daytona 500. I wish that will happen in goddamn real life, 2004 and 5, but that unfortunately didn't happen. Man, I miss when Stewart and Labonte were teammates. Even though like they had like no chemistry together, but we're not gonna talk about that. My flag's in the air here in the Daytona 500. I'm just gonna continue drafting with Stewart. I don't even want to pass him because it's just second place, honestly. Fucking Dale Earnhardt is just pulling away from us all alone. Desperation. Now the time has come. Less between my own mind and less between my own day after day. This misery must go on. Huh. Although we have taken down the lead to less than almost less than a second and a half. We're not gonna be able to get him. Instead, we're just gonna come home third, which is all right. I'll take third place, especially after the first half that we had. The first half was terrible for us because we gained like barely any positions. Then after the pit stops, we got third place. That is not bad. I will take third place in the Daytona 500. Derek Cope gets 7th of all. Staying out, I mean, you already pitted, so it's whatever. As you can see here, we gained like 4 top allies. That's great. So there's that. That should take us to the second race. Will be Rockingham. That'll be the next episode. Next race will be Rockingham. 47 laps there. So we'll see what'll happen there. As Rockingham could be a good track if I, you know, have a good car. We'll see what happens there, but as of right now, that'll do it for me. My name is Sam for the BR Pick Racing Network. Thank you all so much for watching the brand new series and episode over. Oh wait, a JC1424. Oh crap. I'm sorry. I'll see you next episode. Have a good one, everybody.